Hello and welcome back to my 5-year plan playthrough. Short stream. Um, Got to do our Mars course correction. So, to that. Oh yeah, right. I forgot to. The other thing that I realized is that we still have comms to it, then we're okay. As long as that completes, then we're fine. Okay. And we're still pointed mostly sunward. That maneuver. Do 3 hours. Do 4 hours in it. 4 hours in it. Okay. So let's. so. Or honestly, CI is probably. That's probably. Okay. Alignment. Let's see what. Not a whole lot, but enough that I think I want to. Not go quite so low. 500 kilometers seems about right. All right. Right. Burned a little bit. That, however, is fine. Okay. Now, other question is, so Phobos is almost perfectly. And let's look at DMO. DN is still close enough that we'll be able to have a cheap plane change. So that's fine. All right, so now we just need to back to the sun. See on. high base because slightly, but that's fine. 500 kilometers. Cool. Okay. Now, let's add a maneuver. This is 2 days and 4. And we're going to want to do a little bit of binormal order. Material effect thing. Okay, is how lengthy is that? That's a very lengthy orbit. $510 megameters. Let's add a little delta V. Oh, I guess that was the capture. Takes very little delta V to lower it. That's still like a 30-day orbit, though. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's a 10-day orbit. And it's definitely getting perturbed. Oh, that was insane. That's a slight flattening. And not even worth it for that. Six meters per second. What does that give us? 6 meters per second gives us 2 degrees. Whereas out here, it's 50 meters per second to make us purely equatorial. If I went to CI, or let's do 46 meters per second. Yeah, that's a cheap plane change to align with them, so that's fine. And just for the sake of argument, how expensive would it be to raise that orbit approximately? $130 meters per second. That's reasonably cheap. And then, assuming that there is no gravity at all there, what would it take then to stop at Deimos? Again, I'm ignoring the plane change. I know it's.
Hey there.
Hey.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't spot your message earlier.
No worries. Yeah, I'm going to try to not be running for.
Okay.
We'll see how that works. Yes, I'm just budgeting Delta V to see if I can Deimos.
Yeah, this is the second one that's more flatter, right?
Yep. All right, so the answer is yes. 830 and 130, 960, 490 is rather less than 2777, and remaining operations to get to Phobos will also be pretty cheap. It'll probably also be like a 50 meter per second plane change to match Phobos, and then lowering down to Phobos orbital height 490 will go down to but it's fine. 890, so another 400 meters per second. Oh, no, 780. Heh, okay. There's that, and then finally, how much will it cost? Lower that down to Phobos or height. Take budgeting. Yes, an actually professional space program would have done this before we launched the mission, but we don't have good planning tools to be doing that. So to answer our question, it's 830 and 130 is 960. 780 is 1740 and 420 plus the 100 of plane change, 1840 plus 420, whatever. All right, that's fine. So we'll still have extra delta V afterwards.
Professional space programs do have a primary mission and then just see what they can manage with the rest of it.
Yes, the extended mission.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Considered. So, add arm fleets 4 hours ahead. Okay, and conveniently there's enough spread between them. Not reached.
When were you going to do the plane change? Said it's only 100 meters per second plane change. That's
well, I was budgeting because this is 50 meters per second. Although it's actually only 46 to go to Deimos's plane. Gotcha. And then whatever the plane change from Deimos to Phobos, which is probably about 50 meters per second.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's the plane change you're talking about.
It may actually be more than that, but it's pretty low.
Yeah, you can combine the maneuver. I said you can combine some of that maneuver.
Oh yeah, breakaway and burn retrograde at the same time as the plane change. That'll make it.
Okay.
Yep. All right. I also had a sudden minute of terror, thinking maybe I wouldn't have comms to do that. You know, I was already too far from Earth, but thankfully I was not. So now we have plenty of time to tracking station.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I mean, you're only like 50
Yeah, it was
days
only
away
30
from
days
Earth.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 50. All right, so let's launch. And get to actually January 1st, 13 days to roll out, give or take. Fine. Stick most folks back there and start building another Farside land. Optional Farside land.
Yeah, I think since I last looked, you gained like 500 confidence just from science.
Yep. Yeah, no, I've been raking in science for sure. This time I will not be a dodo, and I will remember to upgrade my solar panels.
Also remember to take the contract.
Yep.
Awesome. NASA at its finest.
Uh, where's the barometer? Does it not have a barometer? Oh, I've been flying these without barometers. Cool.
None of them? Okay. Well, okay.
Maybe some of the early landers had them. The most recent round of landers have not. Can't do cosmic ray science. Magnetometer, mass spec we already have. Micrometeorite you can't. Camera we've got. Red radiometer.
You had.
Sorry?
Magnetometer you had, right?
Okay, so that's it for. Okay. So what I'd really like to do is actually get to Farside Basin. But we'll see how possible that is. Also, was I wrong about these? Yeah. Orthogonal. I mean, I guess I did tool that 1.5 ton avionics thing. I could just have a completely controllable thing.
Yep, you could.
It doesn't gain me much though, because these engines aren't restartable.
Yeah.
But what I just realized what I can do, given the retro kick, is I can come skimming over the moon's surface real low, but not impact the moon. So I can do a retro burn to put me there. Like I can perform a farside maneuver. Just that farside maneuver is unguided.
I mean, you could do that anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that before. I thought about only launching on impact trajectories. All right. Oh, I also didn't bother to make feet on any of these. That's sad. Lost my touch.
Are you jealous of CMAV's nice procedural lander legs?
I mean, they're pretty nice, but
Okay.
I also used to at least make feet.
That's true.
Okay. These are still peroxide. But these also should be upgraded. Okay. There. That will let us tweak our orbit a little bit more. Oh, because the force percent was super high, so let's try with a low force percent. Maybe we're supposed to have no force percent with the roll of cross thing? I don't know. Let's try that. Scared of setting it to 0. And I also don't have time to sim it.
As long as they detach somehow.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Uh-oh. Put it at the wrong launch complex. Okay. That's better. That's a very low monetary increase over the course of the month.
Yeah, where'd all your money go? I guess you're building a couple things.
Yeah, but that's not where the money. Let's look at where the. I did hire more researchers. That's one. So, launch complexes. Don't have that much maintenance. Integration teams, expensive. Researchers, very expensive.
Astronauts almost as expensive as your integration teams right now. That might be it.
Yeah, it's because a lot of people are in training. That's what's going. Because I'm training all those folks for this mission. We'll complete in 2 weeks. That's fine. I'm not sure whether that's taken into account for the monthly projections. Might not. Probably isn't. It's a facility maintenance. Probably didn't code for that. Anyway, let's. We now have a jetpack. Okay. Flop everything. Okay. So Soyuz proficiency finished. That did increase balance quite a bit. Now train. that rollout is. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Luck.
Oh, let me take some contracts first. So, Farside Lunar Landing. So first, let me take this. Oh, I wanted the 7-day one. Only giving me 11-day one. I should have just accepted it at.
This is another one that we should probably
Yep.
modify.
Yeah, clearly 7 days was the minimum. I just got lucky. I built for 7 days. There we go. That will do.
Contract doesn't even give you anything more for longer durations.
Yep.
I'll remove the randomness from that.
Thank you. Wait, you can combine it with... Yeah, should not be able to combine it with this.
Can you combine it with right now? Oh. Yeah.
That's wrong. All right. Far side. So, 406.
Mm-hmm.
677. Takes us to 9761. $500. $739 confidence, which, if we do one more optional contract along with a bunch of science, should get us over the edge. So we might have to fly that Buscud mission one time. because I don't really want to make a sample return mission. I guess I could send another lunar mapper. Oh, hey, Ravi Vitter.
Yeah, you could do a lunar mapper or fly another 3-person flight in Soyuz.
Yeah. So yeah, these are the programs I'm doing. The old crude orbit, early interplanet probes, and surface exploration. Part of the issue with this is, okay, no, that's flattened out, so we're fine. Yeah, but this is continuing to. I'll get some more soon. Sorry, what was that you were saying?
Oh, I had said that you could do the 3-person flight in Soyuz. You'll have it by then, right? Doesn't matter anyway. There's plenty of options.
I thought the first Soyuz was 2.
Okay.
All right, so we know that worked. Pitch rate. We know that worked. I'm tempted to fly a little higher, but I don't want to mess with it.
Oh, you should double check your contract because the E
It's
and
250
AP are...
still.
Okay.
Yeah, I checked that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing 325 by 325, but I don't actually know what that will do. So we'll stick with this. Robbie, I don't really understand what you're asking. I have not encountered launch pad tower flying in the air. Not something I know. In general, if stuff starts underground or gets pushed around, you can raise the whole stack higher. But all right, looks like I still overlofted a bunch. Not as bad as last time, but still. Best fire guy. Hey, Raiders. Okay, so this was the one without the curl of cross enable. Yeah, I decided to keep the 2.5 meter tooling all the way up the stack, which led to a quite long block M, or what, I don't remember the block used in RDO 107. But yeah, I've kept 2.5 meter. Game date is 14 January 1965. Actually, I think it's not quite that because... Oh no, I think it is actually, I think, no, Kerbal Alarm Clock did get fixed to use the KSP methods. So yes, it's January 14th. I'm broadly on track with OTL. I think a few things are delayed, but broadly on track. Scroll.
Is it rendezvous that shouldn't be allowed when you've got the other one active?
No, it was Orbital Flight 2 still active even after I accepted Orbital Flight 3.
Oh wait, I see it. Never mind.
Which I thought there were checks for, but
Yeah, I see a check for it in here.
Typo in the check.
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry, this is... It looks like this check is incorrect. There's a check to make sure you haven't completed Orbital Flight 3.
Oh yeah, it should be accept contract.
Yeah.
Well,
don't think
no, sorry, there's also a...
I'm not sure we want to disable 2 if you've done a 3 before.
No, we don't, especially because one of them's going to be in the later program, and you can do the 3 first. So yeah, that should just be accept contract.
Okay.
BC, are you talking about Legacy or PLC RP-1? Ah. Yeah, I was checking because you said pad, so I was a little... Insertion. Okay. So, got count record of 2 crew count record of starting. Duration record of 7 days is ticking. And this is also ticking. Ironic that orbital maneuvering is an option for this. That experiment should not be on Voskhod.
No. Though, I mean, you could add something to Voskhod to make it doable there.
Yeah, I guess you could have a custom. That's fine, congrats. And DSD4 tags on parts, it's in the part tooltip. If you hover over the part in the editor and right click, then you can scroll through the modules list. For resource multipliers, I don't think we surfaced that in game. But resource costs are generally pretty cheap unless you're going extreme toxic or in some cases hydrolox. Like NTO and UDMH or Aerozine, whatever, is just not gonna. It'll maybe add 10% to you.
Errors are always welcome, especially if you're addressing UI issues.
Yeah, that is for sure true.
Like somebody added like an advanced drop down on every part to say what its build point cost was. I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah. Yes, I know food is running low. And batteries. All the things. Should have just turned off alerts. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to turn off alerts because it's going to kick me out of warp again and again and again.
PC1, why is it taking so long to renovate for, are you changing tonnage or height, or not just fuel types? Wouldn't be that hard to change just fuel types. Oh.
Oh, yeah, if you're going to pentaborane, then that one's kind of nuts. Also, the RD-270M didn't actually exist, so it's only fair that it takes infinity time to build the launch complex. All right. Now we can go home. And we also got the duration record. 7 days. Prep. All right. So let us perform retrofire. There, I think I want to wait a little longer before I do retrofire. But for sure we want to do it on. Okay.
It's not that it takes that long to upgrade the LC, it just takes a long time to erect the Superfund containment around it.
Wait, what the heck? There's still 2 hours to go on orbital maneuvering and 5 hours to go on visual. It takes
like
7.5 days.
No. Look how much data you got. I think they just didn't tick.
Status is waiting, but it says running over there. That's very confusing. Collected
Says,
48.
Yeah, weird. I think there's a bug there.
Yeah, I also can't stop it there. That's super weird. Anyway.
Maybe they just figured out their eyesight is very poor and they don't know where to write down yet.
Okay, I think we want something like 0 kilometers. Yeah, I think we want 0 or a little lower. We are up. Are there any reserves in here that are relevant? Nitrogen. All right. Whoop. Oh, God. That was weird.
Fired your bonus.
Yep, I guess we're doing a land landing.
So that didn't really seem like it gave you very much of a kick. The
Well, it was pushing the service module too.
does. Does it still say you have 5 meters per second of delta V from what?
Because it's got landing rocket.
Oh.
Yep, so we're going to come down probably in the Rockies or something. Maybe in Baja. Yeah, the auto height thing I believe is a BDB plugin that we don't have the code for. Probably port the code over to RO capsules. I think that's why they don't auto activate. Well, after 7 days, it's going to be a pretty gentle reentry, I guess. Hopefully we don't run through our ablator.
Would be very Soviet for your backup system to have screwed up your primary system.
Yep. All right, now we're starting to stabilize a little retrograde.
Here's the coastline.
Yep. Yeah, I'm waiting on Soyuz.
Definitely not landing in the Rockies, though. You might
At
get
least
to
there's that.
South America. No, not quite. Or Panama, maybe?
I think Mexico. Okay, this is definitely chewing up the ablator.
Yeah, you're close to the margins in all respects on this flight.
Yes. So, yeah, it turns out going to be a water landing anyway.
Yep. We made it to Costa Rica, but not quite to Panama.
Okay. They didn't actually fire. Oh. Huh. They didn't. Oh. That doesn't. They don't activate by staging. Okay. You can probably enable staging on the module involved. All right, so they got environment and they're on leave. Ah, it was Shraga's first flight. Big retirement. This contract completed, giving this confidence. It's good. So yeah, we're 941 confidence away from making breakneck. Which means I probably need to start building a lunar launch complex soon. But all that is something for another night because I have to call it quits. Come by.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you everyone for watching. Catch you next time.